Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this Monday morning, getting the week started out right with some great things going on this week. Number one, you get to watch Panhandle Outdoors starting off the week. Let's take a look at our weather, brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning Group, Pollard, and a hard-working crew up there taking care of our comfort needs every day. Look at today, it is speaking of comfortable, a little bit uncomfortable. 87 is high and low 77. It's been, we've had some good rain, but now it's going to be settling down a little bit, hopefully. Water temperature in it appears to hang around there about between 83 and 84 degrees. Today, on Monday, we always like to do the Monday moon. It's not a forecast, Monday moon stage, and what we're on now, we have the full moon tomorrow night. Actually, tonight is 98% to be exact, but tomorrow night is 100%. But you know, a lot of times we have back-to-back nights where the moon looks full both nights, and tonight will be almost full, and I don't think you can tell the difference at 98%, so be aware of that. Our looking at our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn, June the 13th, great tides. Look at this week's tides. The strongest tides of the whole month. Don't look at next week now, we don't have any tides. Man, this week, you want to do some inshore fishing if you get a chance, all right? We're looking, and another thing too, we got 2 weeks from this Wednesday will be like the 22nd, actually 1 week. We're getting into the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. I know y'all have noticed the days getting longer and longer, and morning brightness, when the show comes on, it's daylight. So it's we're going to be our longest day next week with the summer solstice. Be sort of sneaked up on us. All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Hope you're having a good start to your Monday morning, and we're going to take a look at our pictures. Some from last week. We were out all week, and we're trying to catch up on them, so we have a couple of days of pictures. Somehow, if yours falls through the cracks, send it back to me and I'll get it on this week, okay? Let's start off with this one right here. Old buddy Randy Beavis, JR's Barbecue. Randy's a good outdoorsman. He really, what a fantastic evening at the river this afternoon. Ain't no better place to get out in nature and put all that work stuff aside. Fitting to fry up some brims in the near future. Spoken like a true Florida Panhandle native, Randy Beavis. Isn't it pretty? But look at the fly. That color right there, I really believe that color right there, that color fly has caught more brim in the Panhandle than probably any color. White would probably be second with a little bit of red on it, but that yellow fly right there, it sort of it really attracts them, as it does on other fish too. All right, I told you it's going to happen. Okay, we'll talk about the tag redfish tournament. Yesterday afternoon, an angler from the Panhandle caught star tag redfish number FL2208 in Wakulla County. Guess what? Unfortunately, the angler was not registered for star and therefore is not eligible to win one of the incredible boat prizes donated by Pathfinder, Contender, or Spider. Okay? In fact, now is that not? He just wasn't registered. Okay. Can you imagine that? That would be a sick feeling. I wonder, here's where they tag these redfish. I've got a chart on how they released so many. You see, obviously they hit 4 almost all areas. Let's see, all the way down to Cub. And I don't know why they did 2 in St. Joe Bay. I guess, I don't know why, but all the other bay systems have 4 in it. And all the way in, go along the East Coast, down around, way down there around Fort Myers and all, they did 8 right there, but you know, that many people there. And plus, and then on the East Coast, about the same, they did 8 over here in Broward County. So anyway, and the Keys, they did 6. So that's where it all released, okay? We'll keep y'all posted. I don't, right now, I don't think anybody's caught a tagged one other than unregistered people. But now they are catching sharks. Look at old Bill Buchanan, caught this last week. That is a healthy shark right there. Okay, This is about my kayak, and while I was gone on vacation, they had a nest built and laid some eggs, so Gail won't let me move the kayak. So this is how nature sometimes interferes with the activities. That's right there at the house. Okay. Me and my crew fished in a bar this past weekend, and we ended up landing this is what I was talking about Friday. We ended up landing this huge loggerhead off my shark setup. Now these are the folks who, when Bill and Donna were down at the Cape, they were shark fishing. So the guy said he ate a 5-pound bait I dropped. I said, wow, I bet that was an adventure. Yeah, something I never expected to catch. A turtle biologist center came out and got him to have x-rays done to see if he had anything inside of him that he wasn't supposed to. Boy, those turtle people on top of it, aren't they? Now here's some pictures. Aren't they great pictures? Here's turtle rescue people looking at them. Is that cool? That's a wave. I couldn't figure what was on. That's a wave washing over. That's a good action shot there. And he don't look like he's in a very good mood, but that's another good picture. And one more, they're petting him and talking to him and all. But now you don't usually catch, as you see where the surf is, you usually don't catch a turtle. I've never caught this is a huge sea turtle. And one thing, they're fishing for sharks, so it has some really big bait out there. But that was interesting. That was a shark fishing crew. All right. I checked Kelly Blue Book today for my car's value and asked if the tank was full or empty. Okay. Tom Gurley, morning at San Andrews State Park. Is that not beautiful in the early morning? This is facing east. In fact, right there in the center, the tall building there is Cove Condo. So you can see that the kiddie pool is what you're looking at. Beautiful, beautiful area. Thank you, old Tom Gurley. Oh, Richard Scoop Jackson, he's working in Blue Water now. And he said, okay, some older fellows that come in the store and get crickets quite often. I asked for some fish. Well, boom, here it is, 6-to-1 total. Be careful what you ask for. And that's great sharing them. I know it's fun catching them, and even more fun sharing them. Okay, let's get these dates straight now, because it's going to be this weekend coming up. June the 17th through July 31st is red snapper for recreational folks like us. Okay, and also we're going to have some fall seasons. So you might want to go and put these on your calendar. October, in fact, every weekend in October, almost every weekend in October, and then in November, actually Thanksgiving weekend, and also Veterans Day weekend. I like that schedule right there. So go ahead and, if you can get a chance to book, there's nothing like fall fishing for red snapper. That's just a lot of fun. Okay, and okay, that catches up on some of the pictures. I just want you to be aware of the seasons and all. I have to look them up now. I'm not on the list for the FWC to send out all this stuff, so I don't get a lot of information from them. But I do go on the website. It's hard to find sometimes, but you can go on the website and find out information if you have time and need to know. But Gulf snapper season is coming up for us recreational guys. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I'm going to bore you with some vacation pictures. I wanted to. A lot of people didn't know where we were. It was the Southeastern Outdoor Press Association annual convention they have, a conference, and it was in southern West Virginia. And Gail and I just had a wonderful time. Like I said, we were actually 7 days. We spent a couple days in Destin before we left, and then West Virginia. Then we swung by, when that ended, we swung by North Georgia for a couple of days to see Bob and Sarah Thomas, and longtime friends of ours that live up there. And I hunted with him a year or two ago up there. But anyway, a wonderful trip, and it was the Outdoor Press Association. We're in a transition period, and I'm going to tell you all about it because there's just some great outdoors people, a lot of outdoor riders, and we see them almost like a little family reunion. And our big goal now, guess what? Trying to get more young people in the group. Do we not preach that on a daily basis? Trying to get more young people in outdoors, and now we're trying to get them as a communicator. So we're all on the right track, but we want to. When you go up there, they just roll out the red carpet for you. And I've never been to southern West Virginia. By the way, it's not West Virginia; it's southern West Virginia. And I was talking to some of the locals, and that's what they call it. It's like us, we don't live in Florida. We live in Florida Panhandle. I tell people that. I never say I live in Florida. I've always told them I live in Florida Panhandle. Well, those southern West Virginia people, are a lot like us, I'm telling you. And really good. So I got a couple of pictures, vacation postcard pictures. Gail didn't want me to show this. Here we are. This is at the new River Gorge. Absolutely stunningly beautiful up there. And Gail has a camera, and we're just around. That's just a beautiful area. I'm just going to go through some hike. We hiked some through there, and it's pretty steep. I took some selfies. Gail didn't walk down there, so I took some selfies. And I knew y'all wanted to see these real bad. There's Gail up on the bridge. She's trying to take a picture of me, taking a picture of her. and we just had, okay, a couple more. Oh, the waterfall. Okay, I just love the waterfall. Hey, but guess what? I'm in that, right there by the waterfall. I look down, and what do I see? A plastic bottle. Couldn't you believe it? I was with a lot of other people. I hollered at them and held it up. Look at this. And they all shook their head. So I put it in my pocket and brought it back to the bus. And here we are at one of the meals there. Some of the folks, good folks, real good folks. Really enjoyed being with them. And just there's one of the meals here under tent. And the new River Gorge, like I say, in southern West Virginia is beautiful. Hey, we're on a bus, and somebody in the bus hollers, "Hey, look, look." And we look out the window, and what do you see? Turkeys. Can you imagine a bunch of outdoor people getting excited about looking at the turkeys? So I just held my phone up real quick, and there's two on the right-hand side too. And they said they said they're real abundant up in that area. We're in sort of a natural 10,000 acre area. And I just thought this one of the places we had, I just love this kind of building. I know we have pole barn, I have a pole barn, but man, when you build something out of timber, this was at a place called the Summit. It was 10,000 acres up there of natural stuff, all natural stuff, and a couple of barns built like this. But I was just fascinated taking a picture of the building, and I think we're having a barbecue there. And there we are at the table. Gail's taking a picture, and across from me is Emily, and then another couple on there. They're from Tupelo, Mississippi, a doctor, and then from Madison, Mississippi, those couples there. So always good folks up there. There's one, I've known him a while back, Rob Simbeck. I just think the world of Rob. Let me tell you about Rob. He's makes a living on communications. He's actually written some songs. He's written tons of books. He wrote the book. I'll tell you about a Dollar General store when he knew the guy that Cal Turner started out Dollar General, and he kept trying to get Cal to tell him the story of how Dollar General started out, and he finally did, and Rob wrote the book on it, and it was just really fascinating history how a man started a really empire like that, and good, strong Christian people, and so Rob and I, we hit it off every year. He comes down here. I'm gonna try to get him to come on the show. He comes down here about once or twice a year to Panama City Beach, and he's been around a lot of songwriting. He's written some songs, and he's in the Nashville scene as far as loves nature very much and all. So just these kind of people we get to sort of communicate with, and I think a lot of them. So I just wanted to share. That was just one section of it, of the natural part and all. And again, as an association, we think it's so important to get young people in. And you saw Emily, and I've got a video coming up. I'm going to try to get to it. I tell you what, why don't we go ahead and take a break, and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. Our time is 10:54 to 12:54, and a lot of times that coincides with that full moon. Okay, we're looking at a situation now. We're going to show this video. We were at the place called the Summit. It was about a 45-minute drive from where we're staying, went by bus and all. And like I said, it was 10,000 acres, and we spent the day there doing all kinds of things, sightseeing and activity on. Met a couple of people working there, good outdoors people, met some teachers and all that were summer jobs. And I hit it off with them real well because I understand about those summer jobs. So I did I had the camera with me. We did some interviews and talked to some folks and all, but we were really close to nature on this trip here. So this video, you'll enjoy it, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have another video. We're gonna try to get these videos done, not to get them over with, but I just want to spread them out so y'all appreciate them a little bit more instead of just throwing them to y'all at one time. So this is a video that one day we spent at an area that 10,000 acres called the Summit, and you'll see some good folks here. So Jeff, let's roll this. Okay, we're up here in southern West Virginia. We've just been going around looking at places, and this is the new River Gorge. It's a legendary place, and here's a group of us up here, and we're going to go look at the new river. This is the early years in southern West Virginia of the coal mining era, and wow, what a beautiful, beautiful place. We're going to walk on down here. I'm going to turn it off. We're going to walk up here.
So if somebody goes down that, they're not having four now. They're just doing it.
Place is called what now?
Fayette Station, and there was a town called Fayette North right over there, which you can still, if you walk about 300 meters up the railroad tracks, you get to the ruins of Fayette.
Is that like old coal mine town?
Exactly. Yeah. Although Fayette North is probably more of a train depot kind of thing, and then Fayette South was on this side over here. And all this was privately owned for a long time, and then the owner sold it to the Park Service, and now this is all park.
Cool.
And that rapid is also called Fayette Station. And,
okay.
This is one of the greatest rapids on the river because no matter what the water level is, it is reliably big and fluffy. Fun.
Does the water level switch around much? Go up and down?
Oh, it varies a lot. Yeah, we're pretty high at the moment.
Okay.
I think this morning when I checked, it was about 18,800 CFS, which is cubic feet per second.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 cubic foot pass 18,800 cubic feet water passing every point on the river every second.
Cool. So they're coming down about 6 miles?
Yeah.
Cool.
6 miles from where they put it in. Although actually, you know, with the water level as high as it is today, they probably put it even further upstream, so it's probably at about their 13th mile right now.
Wow. How long of a trip is it?
We call it a full day trip, but they'll when all is said and done, they'll probably spend 5 hours on the water.
5 hours on the water. Wow.
And it's just it's an amazing metaphor for every freaking thing, you know, a journey, a starting point, a midpoint, an end point, challenges in between that have to be overcome.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
How many rapids are in here on that trip?
I think it was about 32 or 33
Whoa.
on the longer version, 27 on the short version.
He wants me on Snapchat. Hurry up. Hey guys.
Go!
Watch out for the bears. Do y'all have bears up here?
Oh yeah.
Do you really?
A lot of bears.
I was joking.
A lot of bears, a lot of coyotes. Finally, get down in there and watch the rat disappear.
We gotta get a picture taken. We gotta get a picture taken. Okay.
Again, like I say, you always get that. he wants us to wait.
Hi folks, we're in the mountains and it's raining hard. We're on a one-lane road and I'm not used to this. But this is like John Denver's song, Country Road. I wish it'd take me home because I don't think I'm headed home. I don't know where I'm headed. All right.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.